Hey guys, I'm at the field and it's time for the Maiden on the F-22 Raptor. So before I go flying, I just have a couple of quick things to share. One of the things I learned some time ago building foam planes is what's called a tape weave hinge, and that's what I did on this plane. I'm not going to do a detailed instruction set on that because there are other YouTube videos out there and I just don't see the value of repeating that work. But all you basically do is you put a tape hinge in that alternates top to bottom, top to bottom. And when you do that, when this surface is not connected to a servo, it completely moves both directions without any resistance whatsoever. So that's what I did on this plane. On the fuselage side of the plane, I used some black packing tape as a beauty cover to hide the straps, the tape straps for the tape weave hinge. Regarding the vertical stabilizers, Dave rightly called out in his build instructions that you glue this on first, you hold your 20-degree guide against the surface while it firms up, and then apply a bead of glue along the inside and outside of the base, and I did that. I did just that. And then same thing on the cockpit up there. I just put a bead of glue along the bottom and glue on each side. The aileron setup in the Tyrannus was a piece of cake, no problems at all, and it's ready Maiden, so let's go fly this thing. Alright guys, as you know, before I Maiden a plane for the first time, I do one last control check. So I expect up elevator, and there it is. I expect down elevator, there it is. I expect right aileron, there it is. I expect left aileron, there it is. Because these are elevons, I'm going to do one last little thing, and that's going to be a check with up and right at the same time. So there's up elevator and right aileron, and that looks good. That's appropriate. And left aileron also looks appropriate. All right, those are high rates. That's a 50-50 mix on the elevator and the ailerons, and I'm ready to fly this thing. I've enlisted some help with one of my squadron mates. He's going to hand launch it for me. Dave warned me the first time. He said, it'll roll the first time, so just be ready for it, and you might want to get someone to help you hand launch it. And that's never a bad idea on hand launch planes for the first flight anyway, until you get familiar with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some help hand launching. I'll be in the flight station, and here we go. What he said to do was he just holds it at about a 45-degree angle, okay, and he lets it go.
Very good.
So that's all. You don't really need to chuck it or anything. No. Just hold it at 45. I'll hit the no, we'll go over the grass.
Right. I'm looking up that. You want the wind?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Okay. All right, you ready? Here we go. Well, we're in the air. That's good. I definitely have some trimming to do. It's actually not too bad. I know with these profile planes, you really got to keep the speed up. They like to fly, or sorry, not the profile, but the elevon planes. They like a little forward airspeed the way they fly. It gives the control surfaces more authority. That's actually, I mean, I just had 2 or 3 clicks of up and that was about it. I think I need a little aileron trim. That looks very good. Thank you for the help. Appreciate the launch. The orange on the canopy and on the tails really helps with visibility. It really gives you perspective when the plane's a little bit out there, you know? So excellent. Oh, and by the way, this is a 3-cell. I did not use a 4-cell on the initial. You can bet I will use a 4-cell, no doubt about that. All right, now I'm gonna hit it a little bit. I think it's trimmed out good enough. Very nice, very nice. Control authority. Easy loop, no problems there. Dave suggested a 3.5 minute flight time, so I did set my timer for 3.5 minutes on this plane, and my radio is telling me 1 minute left. So short Maiden. Very nice. All right, 20 seconds left, so I need to do an approach and get myself on the ground because it's going to want to land. Wow, what a piece of cake. Well, Dave, good job, man. Nice design. That plane flies awesome. That was the first flight, Maiden, and it started to feel comfortable right away. I definitely agree that airspeed, you want to keep that up and running. The airspeed will help it fly more stable, but that's known on these planes. That's not an airframe critique at all. That's just the way these planes are. So yeah, very cool. Oh, my battery kind of came out right there at the end. Maybe I'll put a strip in there, a velcro loop in there on the bottom, I think, to help avoid that. Very cool, man. That's a fun flying plane. I've got some more packs, so I'm going to check this thing out, make sure everything's nice and secure and tight, and I'll probably get a couple more flights in before the end of the day. What's working for me right now on this plane is pretty much full power, and then full elevator, full up elevator, and full right. So basically full deflection, and then it just kind of stabilizes in the air. I start easing the elevator and the ailerons out, and off she goes. So I will try that again. This is about the 5th flight on the plane. So here we go. Yep, that's consistent, and consistent is what you want. It's the same exact thing every time. I'm just gonna get myself back to a flight station and burn up this battery. One thing about these planes for sure is you want to keep some power over those surfaces. If you go completely power off, it doesn't like that. The control surfaces get mushy, even at speed. What that tells me is that this plane relies quite a bit on the airflow from the prop to help with control. And that's fine, just be aware of it. Nice, huh? And that's only a 3-cell. That's only a 3-cell. I haven't yet put the 4-cell in. I kind of want to get used to the plane first and get some success under my belt with the hand launching. But yeah, that's just a 3-cell on a 6.4 prop and the NTM 2200 kV motor. Flies beautifully. I mean, this airplane does great. Once I got it trimmed out and kind of got used to flying a plane that requires that airflow over the surfaces like that again, because it's been a while since I've flown my Grim Reaper, but once I kind of acclimated to that, no problem. Cool, huh? Nice plane, Dave. Good job, man. Good job. Nice design. Flies great. That's a hoot, man. You guys may wonder, well, why is he flying it so low and why is he so familiar with it after only a few flights? It's because of my Grim Reaper. This plane reminds me an awful lot of my Grim Reaper. Whoa! Almost got a face full of bush. Alright, let's see if I can land it. Ah, I came down too early. I was gonna spot land it right in front of me like all the other ones, but oh well. Yeah, man, that's a cool little plane. That's a lot of fun. It lands easy too. I just didn't have enough power. I got too low and was too soft on the power. But there it is, F-22 Raptor. Fun little plane, man. This is fun to bring out on club days because everybody likes a loud, fast plane, and this was only on 3-cell, so imagine on 4-cell when I start flying it like that, we'll get the, it'll speed up and get even louder, and everybody likes that, so. All right, well guys, I hope you enjoyed the series on this F-22. I can't thank Dave enough for sharing with me, and that was very kind and generous. I'll definitely be taking the plane out in the future. It's fun to fly, no doubt about it. All right, that's the maiden flight on Dave's F-22 Raptor. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I know I had fun putting it together and flying it. Definitely a cool little plane. It'll be out at the field with me quite a bit because it's just fun to fly it. And the flight characteristics were great. I didn't notice any flex issues. The control surface authority was very positive. Overall, very good airplane. It's been fun. If you guys enjoyed this content, I would appreciate your subscription. And if you are a subscriber, please hit that notification bell so you're told when new material hits the channel. All right, that's all I've got. I hope you guys have a great day. Take it easy.